Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Wretched Wrestling Podcast, episode 91.
No, 93.
93. Oh, did I say 91? Because I have something to talk about, number 91.
No.
I have something to talk about. And that episode 91 that we recorded like 3 years ago, because we haven't recorded an episode in a while.
Gulp.
Fuck John Tavares. Fuck him right in the eyeball. And if anybody's watching from Toronto, you're getting blocked. So fuck you.
Ooh.
And Austin Matthews is going to be an Islander in 2 years.
Wow. Well, you opened up a can of worms there. What are you like? What, are you going fishing or something? You catch like a sea bass?
That's what you bring to the table today?
I'm trying my best.
Hi guys, we're back. It's been a while.
If you don't know who we are.
If you don't know who we are, I'm Craig Dixon.
And with him, is Fred Robinson here with Craigie Weggy.
Why are you calling me these things? First Craigie Poo on the pre-show, and now Craigie Weggy.
It's Craigie Poo.
All right.
Craig, I love you. Okay. Don't worry about it, dude.
See, you go right into that, right from the get-go. You kind of like throw me off my game.
Well, right off your rhythm.
And you know what? We've been out for a couple weeks. I forget what happened 2 weeks ago. I don't remember either. Last week, my phone died.
No, you were away.
Oh, right. 2 weeks ago, I was away. Right, that's right. We were away. I was away in Pennsylvania. And now, last week, we lost Fred. Well, Fred and me had just miscommunication. Fred got mad at me because he thought I was ignoring him, but my phone died, and I got a brand new phone. Woo! So, we just didn't record an episode. But we're finally back. We're here to preview WWE Extreme Rules 2018.
That's true, Craig. But just before we get into everything, I want to talk to we actually have sponsors now.
Oh, we have sponsors now.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, wonderful.
Tonight's episode of the Retro Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by dadbods.com. Ladies, washboard abs are out and towel tummies and stretch marks are in. In a recent survey conducted by Ronald McDonald Foundation, an astonishing 90% of American women prefer to make love, sensual love, with a Chris Hemsworth over a Chris Hemsworth. Fantasize a doughy man on top of your sultry body. He will take your breath away. Just only because his stomach is crushing your ribcage. But nonetheless, after a hard day's work, you kiss your bae goodnight and wish him sweet dreams while he dreams of sweets. Why eat a donut? Why eat a donut when a donut can eat you? Visit dadbods.com and feast your eyes on real men with high standards, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Sign up now and receive a 50% discount along with a baker's dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts. Dadbods.com. Go there today. So that's our sponsor, everybody. Dadbods.com. And that's fine, That's fine. I mean, that's all we have for the show for ourselves.
How did you find the sponsor, Fred?
No. I didn't. Okay, they came to me, actually. They were very excited about, our show. They're very excited about all the I guess, how personal we get on this show, so,
Yeah, I hope that's not the reason they were interested in the show.
Right, thank you, whoever that was. Gotta start somewhere. Dadbods.com. I can't say it. But, but I'm sure we'll get a sponsor next week. I am sure, this is a one-time deal. It's only a 50% discount. And Krispy Kreme donuts. Those are fucking awesome. I mean, I like ham, too, so,
That's not what they meant, but yeah, okay.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, I got the joke.
Oh, I got the joke now! Because Chris Hemsworth's like this really bulky, really good, attractive, sultry, lover man.
It's so great when people explain jokes.
Yeah, but he's really everyone thinks he's hot, so
yeah. No, I think we all got that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sponsor, that's awesome. Right, we have a sponsor. I think you missed that whole thing before.
Who's using a Miz voice?
Really? When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
It just completely derailed the entire opening 5 of Wretched Wrestling, episode 93, and not 91, because fuck John Tavares. Fuck him in the asshole.
Well...
No, not literally.
No,
Not literally.
Not literally.
Gotta emphasize not literally.
You know someone will try to, so you don't want that to happen.
Yes, namely the person on my left.
His name is on my left? It's a weird name. Is that like Portuguese? I think it's Portuguese, so don't worry.
Almost definitely.
Thanks, Patrice. Or should I call you Pat? Because I like to shorten my fucking names when I cut promos. Should we dive in? Yeah, Roman Reigns. Oh man, am I fucking pissed at you this week?
Well, you know what, Fred?
What?
We've missed so much.
What?
We've missed so much. I mean,
have we really?
No, we haven't.
No.
Should we even record an episode?
Nah, let's just shut it off.
Let's just turn it on.
Alright, bye guys. Diveballs.com.
No, I mean, if you want to start with something, let's go right into Extreme Rules, because we don't have time to recap the last fucking 20 weeks of wrestling that we missed.
Russo Seth Extremos.
But dude, let's fucking talk about this Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns singles matchup at Extreme Rules. And I want to hear what your thoughts are. I want to hear your thoughts, because I definitely know Fred has an opinion on this one.
I am so tired of everything. So tired, man. Like, I turn on Raw. First of all, I turn on Raw, and I must be having deja vu every week because I hear at the beginning of Raw every week, "Banan, Danan, Danan." Guys, let's preface this by saying this is not 1999 anymore. This is not even 2002. So we don't need somebody like a Stone Cold or a Vince McMahon with charisma, or a Kurt Angle coming out every week and getting the crowd riled up. Let's start with something really boring with the most lamest person in the world other than Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. That's what I want to... Like, it kills my soul every time I hear that right at the beginning of Raw.
Now,
I don't even get a chance to like the show.
The thing that happened the 2 weeks that we haven't been here is they did that thing where him and Bobby Lashley were arguing to open up the show, and then the Revival came out for whatever fucking reason, and
they said yeah.
And they literally... I was watching Raw live 2 weeks ago, and it was the second week that the Revival confronted both of them. And they were going to do this tag match against two people who don't like each other. Whatever. But I was watching it for 5 minutes. I'm like, am I watching a rerun? Because I actually didn't know if I, accidentally hit play on the wrong one. It was recording while I was watching it. But I was like, maybe I'm watching last week's one because they did the same thing 2 weeks in a row.
Right.
The first week, the Revival lost. The second time, the Revival won. I mean, that's not how you're going to get me invested in a Bob Lashley and a Rome Reigns match, because I just don't give a shit. And I'll give him credit. This past week was a little better with the both
pull apart brawl.
Yeah, they do it every once in a while. You know, they go to the well too often with one of these things. Where everybody in the roster's got to hold two fucking men back because apparently 20 pro wrestlers are less strong than 2 pro wrestlers.
Exactly.
Yeah. But to each his own. I
don't really understand this program. Maybe I don't understand why they're really fighting. They just sort of just don't like each other. And then this past week on Raw, Bob Lashley, confronts Roman Reigns backstage and says, "I can't wait. I've been waiting all day for you to call me out." And Roman Reigns just walks away. And then comes into the ring and calls him out. I'm like, couldn't you just do it right there? And then... why are we waiting all this time for you to do this? And I don't get this. And I realized that because Roman Reigns has to be Brock Lesnar at some point, right? Hypothetically, that's what we think we're going with this.
I don't think it's ever going to happen at this point. We've predicted it happening so many times, but now I'm convinced it's not happening. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe that's what they want us to think.
But I'm thinking like this. If they're going to, I finally realized, because Bobby Lashley had a tiny bit of MMA experience. He had one match that he won. He probably just beat up his next-door neighbor. So Roman Reigns will beat a legitimate tough guy. in preparation for Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
I guess.
And no, this is not a Diet Coke, it's a Jack and Coke.
I just don't... I say this every month. It's just like every month that Roman Reigns is in a new feud, I just feel like Raw otherwise is very good, or like mostly good, and there's a lot of good things happening, and then like Roman's in his own world where he's doing his own thing, where he's feuding with his own guy, and they're ignoring everything else. They're ignoring crowd reactions,
right, yeah.
Like Bobby Lashley, I'm sorry, the crowd was turning on him during the Sami Zayn fucking feud because it was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn made him look like shit. And now they throw him against Roman Reigns and they like him. Because, again, it's the same old story. We've said it 1,000 times on this podcast. Don't need to rehash it anymore. Roman Reigns is just not universally liked.
Just be a bad guy.
Well, I mean, how many times have we theorized, like, oh, how can they turn him heel? Like, before I just say, I'm never going to say it again until it fucking happens, because I think it right now. Every time I see him on Raw, and he's in this feud with Bobby Lashley, and like, the announcers, again, they're doing that thing where, like, the announcers aren't agreeing. Like, Michael Cole is saying, like, he's saying positive things about what Roman Reigns is doing. Like, when he didn't tag in Bobby Lashley 2 weeks ago. Yeah. He didn't tag him in against the Revival, and the Revival beat them.
It's stupid, man.
They gotta bring Booker T back just for that reason.
I know.
But, like, no, like, Michael Cole's defending it, saying, like, oh, you know, like, he didn't trust him. It's like, it took a lot of heart to do it. And then, like, Byron Saxton and Corey Graves were both like, well, no, it was actually really stupid of him and really, like, selfish of him to not tag in and and try to do everything by himself. So it's like they're trying, like, I get it, like, oh, man, the internet starts talking a little bit, clamoring, like, ooh, maybe this is the heel turn we've been waiting for. No, it's just not happening. Yeah. And it's not going to happen until we least expect it. That's when it's going to happen, and it might not ever happen. So
they never did it with John Cena, so why would they do it for Roman Reigns?
Never did it with John Cena. Why would they do it with Roman Reigns? Even though Roman Reigns is probably more universally hated than Cena was at this stage of his career, I would say.
I think he'd be better as a bad guy, but we've gone through that before.
We've gone through this a million times.
Yeah.
So as far as predictions go, I'm going to go with my good old fallback with any Roman Reigns feud is... let me ponder this one. A good old scratch of the temple here.
It's tough, man. I understand your thought and contemplation.
I think we should say it at the same time, but, like, let's really think it out first. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3.
Alex Wright. I mean, Roman...
Alex Wright.
Roman Reigns.
Yes, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
My bad, man. I messed that up. Good thing I didn't go with Disco Inferno. That would have been,
Good thing you didn't go with Just Joe.
No, I don't want to go with Just Joe.
I
want other people around.
Somebody, Mia Surfer on Periscope saying maybe
Mia Surfer
will be interference and a disqualification. Who would interfere in this match?
Yeah, who would? There's absolutely no.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm actually asking because who else is actually involved with these
Brock,
two right now?
Maybe, but
what would that?
But he won't even show up.
He's not going to be there. He's not. If he's not wrestling, he's not going to be there because he's not going to get paid as much.
Strowman, no. Strowman is well. We'll talk about that match at some point, but
why would Strowman interfere in this match? It makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I know.
Yeah, I just don't see any interference happening. Joe. Why would Joe interfere?
He's on SmackDown.
He's on SmackDown. SmackDown.
He's on this SmackDown.
For some reason, this is totally random. That's my dad, for whatever reason, when he says Green Day, because he doesn't listen to Green Day, but like when he references, he goes on Green Day, and I'm like, why do you say it like that? He's like, oh, I like that song 21 Guns by Green Day. I'm like, that sounds weird the way you say it. I don't know why.
Yeah, it sounds like Kanye, like
Green Day.
Green Day is collaborating with Kanye.
All right,
baby.
Yeah, I mean, we've spent way too much time of this podcast talking about Roman effing Reigns, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sure Fred doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
No.
DX on Periscope is also saying maybe it might be closing the show. I don't see that happening. There's a WWE title match. Why would they do that? But
that happened last time, though. Roman Reigns was the main event.
For what pay-per-view was that? Was that Backlash?
The last one, yeah, because Shinsuke fought AJ, and Roman Reigns fought, who was it?
I don't fucking know.
Fuck, who was it? That's pretty sad, I don't know.
I'm blocking the person who's copying everybody else's tweets. Adios.
Like, you really can't come up with an original thought by yourself?
It's a fucking bot. That's what they do.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they do. So, alright, let's jump into... let's pick something random. Let's go to the Raw Tag Team title match. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt will be defending against the B Team, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel. There's no stipulation for this match. You know what this is really random about this pay-per-view. It's like, this is one of the gimmicky pay-per-views, you know, like Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, Extreme Rules, like where it's supposed to be lots of hardcore matches. There's not much about this that's Extreme Rules, besides, like, a couple things here, but, like, Roman Reigns vs. Bobby Lashley's just a singles match.
I'm surprised that's not an Extreme Rules match, or at least like a no DQ.
None of the men's matches are an Extreme Rules match. The only Extreme Rules match is the women's match.
Oh, Alexa and Nia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's weird.
Right?
Well, and then the SmackDown is...
I'm talking about it. The pay-per-view is called Extreme Rules, and there's only one Extreme Rules match, and it's Nia Jax versus fucking
Alexa Bliss. Yeah.
Anyway.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to point that out before we talk about it. So what do you think of the... I've been liking the B Team thing, but I already feel like they've kind of run out of ideas for them, because they've literally just made...
There's only so much you can do with that.
Right, they've dressed up as Matt and Bray, and, you know, like, 4 times already, and now it's like... It was funny the first 2 weeks, I want to say, maybe the last couple weeks. I'm just like, all right, we're kind of this is getting a little old. And at the same time, I'm also getting kind of tired of Matt and Bray Wyatt right now. So,
well,
I'm not really sure.
The B Team is over, you know, but then
I feel like that's already waiting though. Like I feel like their pops are not as big as they were a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you think like it's kind of like deflated already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, a little bit.
Because I wish like the Revival would get back in there. You know, get back in the tag team titles scene.
I'm glad that they were even been on TV the last couple weeks. Like beating Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns a couple weeks ago was big. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming they're the next in line. They had to get them on TV somehow. So give them a win over a big, two, huge single stars. I guess is the beginning of that.
Hey, I'll take it. You know.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Like, who do you even pick? Because, like, I mean, Matt
both...
Hardy and Bray Wyatt aren't doing anything for me. And the B Team, like you said, is kind of dwindling a little bit. So,
I don't really care.
I'm gonna say Hardy and Wyatt retain.
Yeah, I don't
know why.
I was gonna go with a wild card and maybe B Team wins the titles here, but I feel like they've just won too many fucking matches. Like, they've won every fucking match since they became a team. Well, after Miz left, basically.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just like, and, like, they're beating him in singles matches every week. I'm like, alright, once Matt lost, or, like, Matt got pinned again this past week on Raw, I was just like, alright, I'm done with the B Team winning every fucking match, and they do their, like, crazy celebration. And the other thing is, like, they're both kind of baby faces right now, too. So it's like...
They both are, yeah.
Like, unless one of them turns heel, like, I don't see the B Team turning heel now, because it's just, I don't know what they do with it. I feel like they're going to become Fandango and, Breezango, and they're just going to kind of, like, be cool for a couple weeks, and then they're just going to be, like, a joke tag team.
Joke, and then...
Slater and Rhino,
no
one
cares.
of those things. Yeah. So I'm with you. I think it's Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. They're the bigger star power here, and then they move on.
I would go with a Hardy Wyatt Revival feud.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's, like, setting up the next month's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hardy
I can see them facing them more.
Yeah, and then maybe Revival takes the straps. We were talking about the Raw Tag Team division needed a fucking rejuvenation. And aside from them acquiring the Authors of Pain, who've done nothing since they got called up.
Have they been called up? I mean, they have been called up. Have they been on TV recently?
It was like 3 weeks ago they had a match, and then nothing since then.
Who else was I asking you the other day if he's even on fucking television?
I don't remember.
I'm like, dude, maybe it was Authors of Pain. I'm like, where are they? You know, or the bar? Where have they been?
You texted me like 3 weeks ago. We're like, where the fuck are the Authors of Pain? And then like literally 2 minutes later, they showed up on TV, and then they disappeared again.
Yeah, it's so weird, man.
I don't get. I mean, I guess they're saving them because like This is the problem when they call up these NXT guys. Like, they push them right into title feuds right off the bat, and they either win it or they lose it right away. And they don't let it, like, gradually build anymore. Like,
right, yeah,
because, like, normally, like, especially tag teams, the tag team division is stale as fuck on Raw. It's really fucking stale. Like, who do you got besides the Revival and Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt right now, who are actually a good team who deserves a title match? Nobody. Yeah. But, like, to throw it right on Authors of Pain, it's just like, why do we have to do everything so quickly in wrestling these days? Like, that's what they do all the time. Like, you get called up, they win the title, and it's like, where do they go from there? Besides dropping it and winning it and dropping it and winning it, like...
Yeah, there's no, like, 13 episodes, and then you have a season finale, and then you're done. Like, we're doing this all year, people, so... And you're the only big player in town, so take your time a little bit, guys.
Yeah, really.
Why don't we just go to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship while we're here?
Okay, sure.
The Bludgeon Brothers are defending their championship against the returning Kane and Daniel Bryan team. Hell no.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Team Hell No. Yeah, Fred did on an episode of Diet WWP 2 weeks ago, but I wasn't clamoring for a Team Hell No reunion. I don't think anybody was.
I kind of forgot about it.
I forgot about it too. That's what Fred was talking about on his on the Diet WWP. But it's like, now that they're back together, I'm like enjoying it, but I'm also annoyed at the same time. I can't really explain it very well. But like, they're doing the kind of like we don't trust each other thing again, like they're arguing a lot and but they're like working out and Kane's not being like normal Kane where he's just demonic and comes out and he's trying to be funny a lot, like he's like quoting fucking NSYNC and shit. I'm like what the fuck? And he's like talking about JT, like not my JT, who's no longer my JT, in John Tavares, because you know what I said, and I said it at the top of the show, Fred.
At the top.
At the top.
The cream always rises to the top.
Of the Howard Stern building. Fuck John Tavares. But I'm talking about Justin Timberlake.
Oh my God.
But like, no, not really, Fred.
No, okay. Right, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Kane is a mayor now, that's right.
John Tavares is dreamy. I mean, come
on.
People do, like, dream about him, I guess, if, like, you're really into hockey and you just
I dream
watch
about
the game.
murdering him in his face.
Murdering his face?
Yes, his face.
Wow, that's gonna be like really weird for the rest of his body, just walking around like, where the hell's my face? Like,
remember that episode of South Park where Britney Spears got her head removed?
Yeah.
Due to public pressure.
Was that Britney Spears or Paris Hilton?
It was definitely Britney Spears.
Oh, okay.
There was a different Paris Hilton episode where her fucking dogs kept committing suicide. Oh my God!
I love when Snooki was on South Park. Snooki goes smush smush.
Oh my God! I forgot about that.
That was a great episode.
So yeah, here we are. Team Hell No are back together, and they're challenging, the pretty dominant SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Bludgeon Brothers. No stipulation in this match. They had a good. 10-man tag match on SmackDown this past week with Sanity and the New Day also involved. I'm not sure who's winning this match. I actually have a hard time calling this because,
really? I thought it'd be obvious.
You think it's Team Hell No, right?
Yeah, I think it. You did the Green Day thing. No.
Team Hell No.
You're like Team Hell No.
Well, it was a question, so I raised my voice. Team Hell No, right? Right?
No, yes.
Somebody on Periscope thinks Bludgeon Brothers are winning.
I was only thinking maybe like they're going to go for the nostalgia feels, like a quick title reign type of thing,
Like the Hardys when they came back?
Yeah, sort of like that,
I could see it. I looked at the card as a whole before, too, and I make this mistake all the time, where I try to go like, faces and heels, who's going to win? And, like, try to make it kind of, like, 50-50, and, like, I was picking a lot of baby faces on this show, and I was like, this is a... We have Raw running in the background, and Mojo Rawley just showed up, and Fred just said, "Oh God."
I like tuned into Raw again to see like, what was going on, and then I saw him with regular black trunks, and I turned it off again. I was like, "Fuck that!"
Now, if you had anything but regular black trunks, would you have cared?
No.
Oh, okay. So
no.
why point that part out?
Because it made it worse.
Oh, okay.
It was like, okay, Mojo used to have like a not really cool, but like flashy tights. And now he has nothing, and I'm like.
He should go for flesh tone tights.
That would make it a little. What the hell, man?
That would make it a little more interesting.
I'd totally be behind that, dude. Like totally, You'd
literally be behind.
No, dude. I knew you were gonna say that, dude. I knew you were gonna go there. But Craig, can I just, please, guys, just not to be confused by this comment over here, or whatever. Because I am. Straight, and everyone knows that, especially Maria. She does that too, so hey.
We're going to have a nice discussion about Maria in a little bit.
What?
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Discussion.
Yeah, no.
So what do you got, Craig?
I'm gonna be the wild card and go with Bludgeon Brothers here.
Wild card bitches?
Wild card bitches. I'm going with Bludgeon Brothers here. I know a lot of people are picking Team Hell No. It's just like, do they need the tag titles? I feel like Kane's just gonna disappear again like he always does.
Almost definitely.
So
I really meant that one.
Maybe the feud continues another month and then maybe they win it next month. Maybe I'm wrong. Like maybe Kane sticks around for a while this time. I just don't see it. I don't feel like he's going to stick around for a while. I feel like this is just like a placeholder for Daniel Bryan. Because what does Daniel Bryan do? Because he's so over. But they can't push him all the way to the top yet.
Yeah, it's
and we're
take
still
some
waiting
time,
for that Miz feud, which they're hinting at a little bit more each week.
Right.
So I think they're going to... Maybe they get it. Maybe they win the titles. I don't know. I could be wrong. But my official pick is going to be the Bludgeon Brothers. Let's move on.
Only because I think like the Usos are also like as a they came out and confronted Team Hell No. I don't know if it was this week or last. I think it was last week where they said like, "Why do you guys get a title shot?" Blah blah blah. It's just like just because you guys hugged. He's like, "Let's hug 4 times," and then we got 4 rematches or whatever. I thought that was pretty funny. So I mean, like a nice little good program to swap the titles back over to the Usos would be Team Hell No. I think
that would be great, but I feel
a nice little program for like a month.
They stopped doing things with the Usos. The SmackDown, we were just talking about the Raw Tag Team division, sucks. The SmackDown Tag Team division, can't speak, is awesome. But they don't use any of them. Ever since the fucking Bludgeon Brothers became champions, they just kill everybody every week. So
someone in the bar is hurt, right? There must be.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with the bar.
It's got to be Sheamus or something, right?
It's always Sheamus. He's always hurt.
Yeah, there's no reason why they wouldn't be on. Well, then also Sanity. Fucking Sanity's here now,
Yeah.
So...
But they're heels, too, so they can't really feud with the Bludgeon Brothers, so...
Right, they can team with... they could definitely feud with Team Hell No. That'd be a good feud right there, too.
Maybe.
You never know.
You never know. So Fred's going with Team Hell No. I'm going with Bludgeon Brothers. I think we should move on. I just want to get the shitty matches out of the way, just because there's so many of them. Finn Balor versus... Constable Corbin, because they don't call him Baron Corbin anymore. They call him Constable Corbin, and he wrestles in a fucking suit jacket. He's basically corporate Kane now. That's all he is.
Spark Spot said that he looked like a TGI Fridays waiter.
He does.
But he does though. When he wrestles, he looks like a fucking waiter.
Yo, can I get you a blue moon? You guys want a blue moon with that? Get a schooner. Only $9.99. So
can I get chicken fingers with extra honey mustard on the side?
This feud is hashtag Tim Yost. Constable Corbin is winning. Is what somebody says on Twitter. Periscope.
I would really be surprised if he won.
Yeah, no, he pinned somebody on Raw. I don't know if he pinned Balor. It was a tag match.
But you never know.
No, I'm going with Finn Balor because what else has Finn Balor got going on right now? Finn Balor he's like the Dolph Ziggler of like 2015 right now. Like when Dolph Ziggler was just
of 2017 too.
Oh, every year pretty much until this year,
except for 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but like he doesn't do anything. He just has great matches, and he doesn't have a feud, and it doesn't go anywhere. People love him. They want him to do good.
Yeah, they're all still like he's still over his shit.
I need a beer already. God damn it.
I warned you. No, I have one right here.
Right.
I warned you. I warned you, and you did not want one, mister. Yeah, like he's saying, it kind of just, nothing goes anywhere. There's nothing really for him, because I think they really... Okay, first of all, they don't even utilize the demon anymore. I don't even know when that's going to happen again. I guess at SummerSlam, but, like, use it a little more. Like, why can't it... Why does it have to be so mythical? Why can't you just be like, okay, every pay-per-view match, I'm going to dress up as the demon? You know, like...
Because,
just, you know, why not?
I like that they're not using it, because nothing's been worth using it. Like, it should be his, like, go-to clutch move. Like,
no, but I'm saying, like, okay, this is what my point was. That was like, they don't have that... He doesn't use that, okay... Whatever. Now he just like does nothing but smile and just like look at everyone like,
dude, I can't stand him right now.
That's his character now. Is like this like lovable smiley guy that people like because he's really good and he's a sweetie. Like
he's got every problem with like every guy I've had an issue with in the last like.
He's the white Apollo Crews.
He's the white Apollo Crews. He's like the Sheamus of 2011 right now. Like he just fucking smiles too much, and he's just like he shows up backstage, the camera cuts him, and he's just like he's got that big goofy ass grin with his beady little fucking eyes, and I'm just like, like, what is likable about that? Nothing is likable about that.
Yeah, every week I gotta fucking see his dick, and I fucking hate it. Like it annoys the shit out of me. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, guys. I'm all about the poontang. You know, like I'm all about like. That stupid tang, so like, you know...
Stupid?
No, I meant like cool, you know, like, it's like, that's stupid, yo, you know what I mean, like... But like, no, hold on a sec, Craig.
You've lost a lot of our people.
Wait a minute, no, everyone stay, please, everyone stay. Everyone sit down, relax, everything's cool. I'm straight, just leave it alone, okay? Anyone...
Not gonna touch that.
Don't touch. Don't make it too hard, okay? Just don't touch it, okay?
No,
but I mean, like, you'll make it more difficult.
About questionable phrasing every week, and I thought maybe a couple weeks off maybe would have done us a little good, but no, right immediately into questionable phrasing.
Why is your voice so stiff when you talk to me like that? You know,
again,
like
phrasing,
so, like,
phrasing.
Not right of you to do, whatever.
Stop touching my hand.
You know, like...
Don't stop touching my shoulder. Stop touching my shoulder.
Dude, I love you, dude. It's all good, you know? We're drinking this week.
Where are we from? We're from Long Island, New York. Thanks for tuning in.
Long Island!
You're watching the Wretched Wrestling Podcast. Can't believe we've been doing this for almost 3 years now. It's like 2.5 more like. But somehow I haven't killed him yet. I think about it so much, though.
But you what?
What?
Please let's talk about this.
Do we have to?
Yes.
There's no match.
No.
There's no match.
Doesn't matter. Well, if we have time, but...
Alright, if we have time. Well, let's get through this. What were we talking about? Do we start
We were talking about Sasha Banks and
Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. So I'm going Finn Balor.
Balor.
Okay, cool.
Hello from Spain.
What's up from Spain?
¿Cómo está? ¿Y tú?
That's the one thing I remember from Spanish class.
Sexo.
No, that's not it.
With Maria.
Yeah. You don't do masculine and feminine on names, and just the name. Like,
oh, my bad. Shit.
You're not like...
No, people, not to be confused. Gonza. Are you a boy or a girl?
It says Gonzilla? Or, I don't know. Anyway, I want to...
Gonzilla.
We're getting questions on Facebook, too. Matt Vitale is asking, you looked at his dick?
I did not... No, I didn't look at his dick. Okay?
But?
I looked at his hips, okay? I just wanted to see, like, what they looked like. Like, if they're bony, or if, if they stick out, like his hip bones.
No.
If something sticks out, like, I'm not supposed to, point it out and touch it, maybe? Like, touch on the subject?
Nope. Just like the subject,
Am I tripling down right now, or?
Yeah, you might be quadrupling down.
Wow, that's a lot of downings.
Well, I'm down with that, motherfucker.
If you're down so much, you might go up.
You should get off the floor or something.
Don't carry no balloons around, you might fly away. Oh, good old drunk WWP episodes are back. Hey!
Let's chip away. What's that? On this
the next match.
On this next the rest of this card. There's 2 pre-show matches. One of them I knew of.
Oh yeah.
The other one I wasn't. I just read it for the first time.
You were not privy to?
I was not nice.
Privy.
Well, I mean, you're using the accent, so we might as well talk about Andrade Cien Almas taking on Sin Cara
Estrada
in a singles match. I actually wanted to talk about them because they had a really, really good singles match on SmackDown, and I was surprised because I thought it was going to be one of those fucking Sin Cara gets killed matches. But they gave it a lot of fucking time. It was, maybe not a lot of time, but it was like 8 minutes, like longer than any Sin Cara match has any right to be. And it was really good. They did a lot of like fucking luchador like high spots, and I thought it was really well. It was a really well told match, and I'm glad that they're like throwing him on a pre-show. Whatever, it's a pre-show. Who gives a shit? It's good. Good for Andrade's never fucking had a singles match at a pay-per-view.
That's true.
Sin Cara probably hasn't had a singles match at a pay-per-view since like 2015. So it's good. So, yeah. But I'm going with Andrade. Obviously.
Yeah, Andrade. We keep it Cien around here.
I like to keep it 10. 15. Quinceañera?
Isn't 10 Spanish quince?
Nope.
No. Gotta find out who this Hermano guy is.
The other one, I'm actually looking...
I don't know why I know that in French.
The other pre-show match that I'm actually really looking forward to is the New Day versus Sanity in a tables match. Because this reminds me of the days when they were completely underutilizing the New Day and throwing them on pre-show matches against, like, the Usos. And they, like, tore the fucking house down, and the crowd was, like, really into it. And I'm like, it feels like, it's like that same vibe to it again. It's like, it's a tables match. Sanity is awesome. If anybody's seen any of their work in NXT, if you watch their WWE main roster shit, you would have no fucking idea, because they don't... they literally do nothing.
Yeah.
And New Day fucking brings it when they're on a pre-show for some reason. They love fucking being on pre-shows. So I'm actually gonna try to tune in for this one. I usually skip the pre-shows, but this one's gonna be really good. I guess Sanity wins this one because they're like the new team and the match doesn't really have any consequences.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sanity too. It'd be smart just because it would be a good way to keep them over and everything.
Yeah.
DX just brought up Sanity should have Nikki Cross. I actually heard reports that Nikki Cross has been performing at house shows lately, or at least in this past week. So I think she'll be called up pretty soon. Like, my guess is probably the night after SummerSlam, or like the SmackDown after SummerSlam.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think she'll have maybe one more match at NXT. I don't know yet.
I hope that she's like with Sanity. Because
right?
I mean,
I miss her with Sanity.
Carmella got called up, and they did not throw her with fucking Enzo and Cass when she got called up. So there's always the chance that she could go to Raw and have nothing to do with Sanity for no reason.
That's true.
But
I hope she does, though.
I hope so too. She works well with that. She's fucking insane too. Like,
yeah, she just like brings it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of Nikki Cross in a weird way. Like, I've got a little thing for her.
She's not like, oh, you mean like looks wise, whatever?
No, maybe like kind of like
maybe right
because she's crazy type of thing. Like, I don't know.
No, well, I like that.
I like that she's just like a different female character. They don't have enough of those.
Yeah, she's not like the most technical wrestler, but she just like brings that extra crazy. It's like Roddy Piper, like like not a good technical wrestler at all, but he just like brought the brawl and the fucking craziness.
Yeah, she's like an Elias, but a girl. You know, like like she's got a gimmick. It's over. And she's not the best wrestler, but she can hold her own. She just brawls pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, where are we going with that? So Sanity wins. I go with that.
Yeah, Sanity.
So
all right, we're both on that one.
So what do we got? The one of the Raw Women's title?
Yeah, might as well. Let's talk about the women.
So
the Wims. So this is the only Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. Raw.
Nia Jax getting a rematch.
Nia Jax is getting a rematch against Alexa Bliss after last month's Money in the Bank cash-in by Alexa. This one's pretty easy for me to call. Alexa's retaining here. You disagree?
Well, I'm trying to think. I wish I remembered the timeline as far as the 30-day suspension for Ronda Rousey.
It's going to be over by the time... Well, She's going to be at the pay-per-view in the front row, they said. So she's still going to be suspended, but she's probably going to be back for SummerSlam.
I can't say it's going to be a DQ because it's an Extreme Rules match, you know?
Right,
so
there's no DQ.
Pick somebody. Yeah, I have to go with Alexa Bliss.
Maybe Mickey James gets involved. She's still fucking buddying up with Alexa. You know?
Yeah, it could be that. And, I guess Alexa Bliss makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Whether Ronda gets involved or not.
Because, I mean, if Nia wins it back, like, who fucking cares anymore?
Yeah, it was fun for a little bit when Ronda first fought her, but then that happened already. So everybody wants to see Alexa get her comeuppance, you know?
Right. I think the money is, at this point, Alexa retains, somehow holds the title until WrestleMania, or something like that. I don't know how, and then that's when Ronda Rousey wins her first women's championship. I'm assuming at WrestleMania. That's the only thing that makes sense.
It's a long time.
It's a long time, but it's like half a year. It's not that long.
True.
You keep them separated long enough, you know, like have her...
Maybe a brand split.
Yeah.
We could do like 2 a year. Anyway. We should go to the next obvious
so
match.
We both went Alexa on that one? That was really quick.
Do you want to go to the other one, the next one down? That's pretty obvious too.
You think this is obvious?
Yeah, I think AJ Styles is defending his SmackDown World Championship.
We're going to the world title. Oh,
yeah, against... Oh, we had another one? Oh, I'm sorry.
We have like a lot of matches.
No. SmackDown Women's Championship. Carmella faces Asuka.
And James Ellsworth will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage.
Yes. Interesting.
Well, I've been wrong about everything that Asuka has done since she's gotten called up. I've been completely wrong. Mm-hmm. I kept saying, I said she was going to beat Charlotte. I said she was going to win the title against Carmella. And I've 100% been wrong. And I'm going to fucking triple down on this again. Yeah. I'm saying Asuka needs to fucking win the title. She needs to win the fucking title. James Ellsworth is out of the picture. Maybe he weasels his way out because he's so fucking lanky. Like, it just fits between the bars. Cause
he's very doughy, too. His face is doughy, but he's lanky. He's got weird.
Fucking offspring tattoos. 2 of them, too.
Oh, god damn it.
Like, fucking...
That's just so fucking gay.
Yeah.
Crazy taxi. Anyway, see, I'm assuming you're going with Asuka, huh? I would say Asuka, but I'm gonna say Carmella retains somehow. I don't know how the fuck it's gonna happen. I don't know what it's gonna do, but they've been building up Becky Lynch the last couple of weeks with her quote unquote undefeated streak lately. I think at some point it makes more sense. I didn't want to...
I love hearing Fred think out loud.
The problem was I thought that Becky Lynch would finally get her a shot against Carmella and beat her to become champion. I thought Becky Lynch would become champion soon.
Who's calling us trendy D-bags? Fuck you.
Oh, why? Because I'm wearing like a Michael Bluth shirt or whatever? Arrested Development? That's not really trendy. But,
what's really trendy about us? We're talking about wrestling. Really. Yeah. I mean, come on.
It's like the untrendiest fucking gay thing ever. But anyway... Sorry, I'm really fucked up. I'm still going because I don't want to waste, if Asuka's going to finally win the championship, I don't want it to waste it by, like, finally Becky Lynch winning right away, you know? Like, I'm still going to go with Carmella. I think Becky Lynch is going to defeat Carmella.
Alright.
Because she deserves it. She's been on this little run lately.
I totally disagree on the deserving it part, but... To each his own.
Matt Vitale says, Tavares sucks and should be tombstoned by The Undertaker next time WrestleMania is in New York.
I am fucking with you, Matt. I am fucking with you.
He's with you 100%, though.
John Tavares. Do you guys want to see my box of discarded JT merchandise?
I think you say boxers. I got really confused. Got really nervous. So.
You could have... See, I had a layup there for you. It would have been like, you want to see my box? And then, like, that could have been it. And then, like... You could have gone with that, but you went for boxers. You go with the gay joke. Just like an easy, it was a fucking layup for you.
No, it's all good. Man.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. Just sorry, man. My phrasing is just like wrong sometimes.
Undertaker's last match should be with Kane from somebody on Periscope. Okay.
Undertaker's last match should have been 2 years ago when it was his last match.
Undertaker should die, and I'm not talking about not like in a wrestling match where he's just killed. Like, no, he should die.
No, he'll never die because he'll be resurrected again by Paul Bearer.
He's dead though.
Oh, fuck! You're right. He is. Fuck. That sucks.
I'm gonna love when
we didn't even get to that match yet. Fuck.
There's a lot of fucking matches on this show. Why are there 12 matches on Extreme Rules?
Oh, and I don't want to talk about number 10 either. Great.
We need Mohawks? I mean, alright. Undertaker should
very
put people
close to
over when he
blocking at this
wrestles. I
point.
mean, he fucking jobbed the Roman Reigns at Mania 2 years ago. That's
word.
Microphone sale, 2 for $99.
Is it a fan or no?
It was actually cheaper than that.
Is that a fan that's been saying that or no?
Who?
A random.
Who? I have no idea who that is. I
I
didn't
might
read
want
it.
to block him next time he says it.
Oh, okay.
I really don't want to hear it.
What are we, Sheamus or something? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I think that's his point.
What else have we not talked about? We did that. We didn't do that.
So, I guess the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, wait, no, we didn't do this fucking shitty match.
Oh, god damn, man.
Dude, there's so many matches on this fucking card, and then there's this one. Oh my god, I totally forgot. And that one, we still have like 5 fucking matches.
Alright, let's go through this quickly, because some of those are very obvious.
I'm very over. Maybe I should preface this a different way. I'm not over Braun Strowman. I'm over the feud with Kevin Owens. I don't really. It's just like a placeholder right now.
I don't understand what's going on in it. Why is he being like such a? He's
just being a dick to Kevin Owens for no fucking reason. And I just like. I get it, like, Kevin Owens is a chicken shit heel, and he's always been a chicken shit heel. He plays mind games, and he's like an opportunist, kind of like Edge was back in the day. But, like, Braun Strowman just started picking on him for no reason.
He keeps doing it.
And he keeps doing it, and he, like, threw him off the fucking stage with the fucking porta potty.
Yeah, that porta potty, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't in that, by the way.
Yeah, but
the crowd was chanting.
I was just nervous because, like, he was so high up, so, like, I just was afraid that...
Me and Fred were talking about this like 2 weeks ago. Like, people were chanting holy shit when he got pushed off the stage. The stage was as high as this fucking table. I could fall off this table and land on my neck and it wouldn't hurt that much. Like,
You've done it, though.
I mean, I have.
At Brady's bachelor party.
You actually kicked me. So.
I know. I didn't mean to.
Well, I'm not so sure.
I mean, it's debatable.
But, can we stop acting like falling off the fucking 3-foot stage is a big fucking deal?
I know.
Because it's right here. Like, I'm fucking short, so this is like, even for me, that's not that fucking far. Like,
right.
Can we stop acting like it's a big deal? The crowd was chanting holy shit, and I hear they start cutting out the microphone so they don't have the holy shit on TV. I'm like,
so stupid.
Like, really? Holy shit for falling off a 3-foot stage? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, especially when you have, like, Shane McMahon jumping off, like, hell.
And he wasn't in it! It was so obvious he wasn't in it. They kept
obvious.
They kept cutting away from it, and then, all of a sudden, they finally cut into a zoom in, and like, the door is open, and Kevin Owens is covered in blue paint.
Right.
He just blew himself.
There's so many poorly chosen words in that sentence. Yeah, the rest of development.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Almost definitely.
Almost definitely.
Hey, Homer.
Hey, Homer.
Actually, you do it better than I do.
I do the other one better. Yeah.
You do Lenny better.
I do Lenny. You do Carl better.
I do.
Hey, Homer.
Hey, Homer. How are you?
Oh my God. Is that your Aziz?
But I talk. I might set your ass into the girl again. Oh no. Next match, please. Oh.
Predictions go.
What?
I'm swimming up the rapids. I'm sorry. Do you remember that commercial? Yeah, it's so stupid.
Look at me, I'm going up, maybe down. I don't know. I think I'm going up.
Fred has a fucking phenomenal Aziz.
Disease or Aziz?
I'll leave that up to you.
No, please don't. No. Next match.
Braun Strowman is winning this match.
Yeah, but
no doubt.
Braun.
No doubt in my mind.
Braun. Next subject.
And I don't care.
Everything.
I don't care. I love Kevin Owens, but I don't care.
It's just the weirdest program ever.
Jeff Hardy is defending...
Another bully, by the way.
Jeff Hardy is defending the United States Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. I feel like we do this every fucking month. Like, I start off talking about a fucking pay-per-view. We start talking about a couple matches, and then I say this classic line. like that Craig always says, and it's
I've made a huge mistake.
no, it's just like I just don't fucking care. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care. I like Jeff Hardy. I like old Jeff Hardy more than I like 2002 Jeff Hardy. I like Shinsuke Nakamura a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't give a shit about this feud. I don't give a shit about the U.S. title. Shinsuke wins. That's all I got. I got nothing for this feud. Because this feud is thrown together.
I think Shinsuke wins. I think it's time for Jeff to lose the title. I can't see him beating Shinsuke.
I mean, Shinsuke's lost 18 times against AJ Styles at this point, so he's got to fucking get a win.
Yeah, right. It's AJ Styles, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, Shinsuke's got to get a win under his belt at some point, right?
I agree.
Literally win a belt as well.
True.
Oh, fucking, yeah, that was a fucking home run like that.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Is that it? I think we got one more left, right?
Two more. 30-man iron match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre defending against Seth Rollins. Well, I say with Drew McIntyre because Drew McIntyre fought Seth Rollins in a singles match on Raw. If McIntyre lost, he would have been barred from ringside, but he beat him due to a little outside interference. But still, so he will be there. I am actually having a hard time calling this match because it really doesn't matter. Because I feel like this feud is going to continue for another month or so. Maybe Drew McIntyre gets in. Maybe it becomes a triple threat at SummerSlam. I feel like that would be a good match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
With the three of them. I guess Dolph Ziggler fucking retains? I don't know. I really don't know. I really like this. I like the... we've said it a million times. I love the Dolph Ziggler Drew McIntyre pairing. I love them as a team.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't want them to become an actual tag team though. So I'm taking back what I said a couple weeks ago when they lost and got eliminated in that number one contender match. They were the first team eliminated.
Yeah.
And I was upset about it. I'm actually okay with it because I'd rather them be this singles and manager type of thing. Whoever is wrestling. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think, Frank?
Okay. In my fantasy booking, I would have picked Seth Rollins to win. And this is how I would have done it. I would have had them tied up at some point, and then at the last 10 seconds for some reason, they have a situation where Dolph is holding Seth and Drew hits him with something, and he ducks, hits him with something, hits Dolph with something, allowing Seth to finally get the last pinfall. That would be a really cool way to end it, I think. But I think that Dolph is going to keep it, honestly.
I'm going to go back to another Iron Man match. One of my favorite Iron Man matches. Everybody says fucking Bret versus Shawn Michaels, but I'm going to go with my favorite Iron Man match, which was Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar.
That was a good one.
It was a great one. It was on free TV. Yeah. Where Brock Lesnar intentionally got DQ'd to open the match, and he put himself in a hole, but just to beat the shit out of Kurt Angle, and then took 2 or 3 quick pinfalls after that. So he got DQ'd right away because he started fucking killing him with the chair. And it was what is Brock Lesnar doing? He's losing 1-0. And then he took a 3-1 lead right after that, and it was oh, okay. It makes sense now.
That was really smart.
Yeah, so I think that's what's going to happen. I think Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are maybe Drew McIntyre does something immediately and just kills him.
The Claymore.
Give him the Claymore
thing.
Yeah, so he gets DQ'd immediately. So Ziggler's in a hole, but then he gets 2 quick victories after that. Hits a zigzag 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a super kick or a roll up or something or a submission. He used to do the fucking the sleeper hold as a finisher, maybe something like that. And I feel like Ziggler's going to be in control most of the match. Now, it's only a 30 minutes, so it's not an hour. So, it'll be a great match. We're going to throw that out there. This is definitely going to be the match of the night. I don't think there's
of course.
Any question that this won't be the match of the night. Now, the question is, how does the finish go? Who ends up winning? It's going to be tied or close to tied with 30 seconds left. How does this finish? Now, Seth Rollins doesn't really have a submission move, and I honestly, submission moves have always favored in these Iron Man matches, whether it's Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, anybody. There's always some kind of submission, usually, and it's kind of like you put them in that submission, the clock is counting down, but it's not a countdown where it's 1, 2, 3. You have to wait for the guy to tap out, so it's like, you don't know. It could happen with 1 second left. It could not happen at all. You don't know. So they don't really have that option with Seth Rollins, because he just doesn't have that in his repertoire. So I don't know exactly how they finish this match, which is my one hesitance in saying that Ziggler's gonna win here. So I'm not sure. I'm really 50-50 on this one. I could see this going either way. I don't know why, but I feel like Ziggler retains at this point, and this feud is good enough where they can have singles matches on Raw, and the titles can be swapped there. And I feel like a lot of people are expecting Seth to win, so that's why I'm going with Dolph on this one. For no reason other than that. And maybe they have a rematch on Raw the next night, and Rollins wins it again. Maybe Rollins wins it back then.
I actually think, now thinking about the best kind of booking would be if we took both of our ideas and put them together, where Dolph and Drew cause all this havoc in the beginning, but then at the end, fuck them over and allowing Seth to win.
I could see that.
So as much as I keep thinking that Dolph is going to win just because of WWE booking, I really want Seth Rollins to win. I think it would make sense, but I think Dolph's still going to win.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. Alright, should we go to the main event?
If that's the last match, yeah.
I think we hit everything else.
I don't want to be prejudiced or anything.
Well, it might not even be the main event, as a lot of people on Periscope have pointed out. But WWE Championship, again, no stipulation at Extreme Rules, but
stipulation.
AJ Styles defending the WWE title against Rusev, Machka, and
Machka.
Mucho Machka. And
the phenomenal one.
Rusev's
not beating AJ Styles, dude.
Yeah,
you're entertaining that thought?
No,
but
that's what I'm getting at here. It's like, this is the one main event championship caliber match we're getting.
It's gonna be over.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna be into it because Rusev's over. But what are we doing here? Why is this happening? Are they rewarding Rusev for getting himself over?
Maybe.
I don't know, but why is this match happening? Because Rusev might technically be a heel. And he's very over with the crowd.
He is a heel.
But he's a heel. And nobody really is taking him as a fucking legit threat to win the title from AJ Styles here, right? Nah. Does anybody think Rusev's gonna win? But here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing, Fred. WWE, in the last year, I want to say, let's say last 365 days, they have taken
no leap year.
Every single time that the entire wrestling community, and said, you know what? This match is predictable. They flip it on their fucking head, right? How many times have they done that in the last year? Roman Reigns losing to Brock Lesnar. Reigns losing to Brock Lesnar again. I'm trying to think of other things. Asuka losing the streak ending for Asuka.
Shinsuke turning heel and losing to AJ Styles at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Shinsuke losing 4 times to AJ. How many times has the internet... Jinder Mahal winning the fucking title,
and beating some of the best people in the business.
I'm almost convincing myself in my head that, I'm going with AJ Styles. AJ Styles is my official pick because I feel like a retard not saying he's winning. But, in the back of my mind, there's that possibility that, Vince McMahon doesn't like the fact that matches and outcomes are predictable. And he'll just flip the script for no fucking reason other than for a holy shit moment that nobody saw coming. So that is an idea that's been placed in my mind. There's nothing to this feud. Rusev won a number one contenders, what was it, like a gauntlet match, like a month ago, and it was like so weird when he won, because he beat The Miz to win the match, and I remember the crowd reacting to that, and they were just like, oh, Rusev won. Oh, like the match is over? Are you sure? Are you sure? Really? Really?
I'd be like Kevin Owens beating Braun Strowman.
Right? So, Fred, I'm going to hear your thoughts. Indulge me.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice. I like where you're going with that, but I see it more like when AJ Styles fought. Yeah, when AJ Styles fought Chad Gable at last year's 4th of July show. Just giving him kind of a rub. Only this time, Rusev's so over that it's gonna help him really well. So I don't know. I think AJ Styles is gonna win, but it's gonna do well for Rusev.
You know what? And now that we're talking about it, and now that the people on the show on Periscope were mentioning it before, this is not main eventing the show. I totally agree. Why would this main event this show? Who gives a shit?
That match shouldn't, though. But,
I also agree. I also think that Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley should not also main event this match, this show.
But that's, the one that they seem because,
oh, yeah, they're heavily invested with the fucking
with
promos.
The brawl and all that shit.
Videos, yeah.
And, hey, you never know. Brock might come out at the end. You don't fucking know.
I could almost see Team Hell No fucking main eventing this pay-per-view, too.
Yeah.
Are we paying attention to comments?
No,
I am not. I'm not.
Someone else said it before.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
We actually usually don't. Me and Fred have been away for the last couple weeks, so... Oh, we're in an hour already. Shit.
Yeah, we talked about it. There's a lot of matches.
It's a lot of fun. Why are there 12 matches at Extreme Rules, Fred?
Yeah.
This is SummerSlam level of matches. There's too many fucking matches.
Yeah, I think SummerSlam had 14, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Right?
It did.
Something?
Yeah, and guess what, Fred? The next fucking show?
Yeah.
NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
Yeah!
And guess who will be there?
Us two!
Ya boys!
Yeah, boy. We're going out on the town. Call it a friend date or something like that. We're going out.
I wouldn't do that.
Well, it's a date, sort of, but we're friends.
It's literally
platonic.
a date in time, but not a date.
Well, I just like to shorten it, I call
let's talk
everything
about
a date.
dates,
if I have to go to a client for my job, I call it a date,
Fred, let's talk about dates, because
Okay.
I have to get something off my chest.
You have to get something off your chest?
Yes.
Wait, what?
I have to get something off my chest, man.
Dude, you've gone through a stressful week.
I've had
I
a
don't want to
stressful
push
week.
your buttons anymore. Maybe we should cut that.
I've had a stressful week. I had my wisdom teeth removed on Monday. It's been a rough week.
So maybe we should just go then. I feel bad for your jaw and your teeth.
No, because I've had a lot of time to reflect.
No.
I've had a lot of time to reflect.
That's not true.
No, I have.
You've been quite busy.
No, I haven't actually. I've been kind of laying low because I had my wisdom teeth removed. So I've had a lot of time to think. And
at least you have your stupid teeth left.
And I was kind of...
It took you a second, right?
It took me a second. Look at Bobby Lashley.
I hate Bob.
Wait, can I rewind that and just
I hate Bob.
Look at his fucking teeth.
Look, I'm so white.
Look at his teeth.
When you're black and your teeth are that... Oh my god! Let's take a picture of that and use it for this, for a Twitter announcement tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
Episode.
I'll just leave that. Well, I gotta turn
That
it
is the
off,
gayest picture
it's
I've ever seen in
the shit out of me right now.
Yeah, you don't want a big, scary black guy to just look at you like you're for fucking dinner. Damn.
Sorry, we were talking about Bobby Lashley. He was on our screen and he was annoying us. But Fred, in all seriousness,
it's been a great show.
It has been a great show.
Episode
I'm glad we're back.
has been concluded right now
No,
at this spot.
It has not.
Patreon people can get.
We don't have Patreon, so.
Well.
So Fred, I have a confession.
Yep. So Fred, Craig. Good
I
night.
have a confession.
Good night.
I have a nope. I have a confession.
No.
We're gonna go back to Memorial Day here.
Memorial Day. That's too long. Let's the past.
That was the first and only time I met your girlfriend, Maria.
You getting over that cold still?
Yeah, I have a little bit of
You had a little cough there.
A lot of phlegm from a lot of blood in my throat from the wisdom.
Well, it's better than other things, of course. Believe you me.
Do you know something about that?
Nah, I mean, if what goes down the wrong pipe, then it hurts.
I'm not gonna let you derail me this time, Fred.
Okay.
I had my suspicions before. Is Leo and Josh going with us? How do you know Leo and Josh? Who is it?
And why are you giving me us a kissy face as if we're both
actually
we're gonna kiss Josh?
We are supposed to meet Smart Spot at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
We don't even know. Yeah, I have to see if they have tickets.
I thought they got them already.
But I'm going to see Okada on September 2nd. I bought a ticket and I'm going to go to Chicago for the All-In weekend, and I'm going to get an autograph and a photo with Okada from New Japan Wrestling.
You're going to just get an autograph?
And a photo.
And a photo. Okay. Okay.
It's an excuse to get away.
Yeah. Well, hey.
I miss what CM
I'm all for a weekend away, but
Mm.
we can't get away from the topic at hand.
The
topic at hand.
Jesus.
I gotta recap this for our viewers, because it's been a while. We haven't been there. Yeah, no, because Fred's been talking about this girl, Maria, for a while, and
My girlfriend!
Me and Fred have been around, me and Fred have been friends for a long time, so, usually,
Definitely.
when he gets serious with a girl, I meet her, and, we hit it off. Our girlfriend and my wife meet, his girlfriend and my wife meet, and they, hit it off, and all this stuff. And so we have this, thing.
Exactamundo.
For some reason, this girl, Maria, he held off from meeting us for, a really long time. It's been, a couple months he's been dating her.
Alright.
And, so, after threatening to throw him off the show, he finally decided to bring her to a Memorial Day party. Okay, at my house.
You had my hands tied. Not literally. No, I caught myself on that one.
And so, Fred brought her. It was a very strange evening.
Was it, though?
I was a little busy hosting, so I didn't really get to really delve into it that much. But
The host with the most.
But the more I've thought about it, the more I've been able to reflect on it, and she was there. She was kind of she was asking you a lot of questions most of the night, kind of she was meeting you for the first time. And there was definitely money exchanged at one point. And honestly, she kept calling him Frank, and he said it was a nickname, and it's fine. And I've already leveled with the fans already. I haven't told you this part, and the part my assumptions
leveled.
I've leveled with them. Remember that time you got me that beer? Remember that time you got me that beer that took you 45 minutes to get?
That was a long time. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where that beer is still. I'm still trying to look for it.
Because I told our fans what I thought, and
You went behind my back.
Well, I was right in front, so technically not. So I was not behind your back, because you were actually over there most of the time.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna come out with it. Fred made up his girlfriend, and she does not exist. Maria is not a person.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's the finest, sexiest
Maria is
lady
not a person.
of the land. Yeah.
And Fred panicked for a couple weeks about having to finally meet me. Maria, that is.
Hold on.
And
Dude.
Fred in a state of absolute panic and
Panic?
Panic, Fred.
At the disco?
Back to the dead. It's 9 in the afternoon. Fred, in an utter panic move, right before the Memorial Day barbecue, hired an escort.
Are you
to attend
kidding
the barbecue and act as his girlfriend for the rest of the night?
Me.
Dude.
No.
Dude. I am not a stupid motherfucker. I picked up on this many weeks ago. I've just been stringing you along this whole time.
What?
Just be done with it.
No.
Maria doesn't exist.
No. Maria was on my phone.
You know what? You know what the part...
She's been watching right now. You know
what the part that really made me realize it?
What?
Is that when you kept calling her Destiny last...
Say it was my density. I mean Destiny.
Exactly.
No. What?
Exactly. That's her stripper. That's her escort name.
How do you know that? What?
How do I know that?
What? No, but
because it's a fact.
Just because I like to give my chick some money from time to time, and it's coincidental.
You elaborated on how broke you were since it was never before you met the escort was that you ever elaborated on how much money you spent on Maria, but then ever since then, I think you convinced yourself that Maria was your whatever Destiny was Maria, and Maria was this real entity this whole time. But for whatever reason, since that point on, you were talking about how you needed to take an emotional loan out on her, and you needed an installment plan to stay up with because escorts are fucking expensive. They're expensive. You all right there? You seem a little flustered? Fred? Just be out with it, man. Let's be true. You always talk about wanting to be my bro. Let's just get it out there, out in the open. Come on. Give it to me.
By the way, dadbods.com first. But
I'm waiting.
Craig, I'm just...
Let me finish my beer. Okay, yes.
You want the truth?
Yes, I do. Because I know the truth. I just want to hear it out of your mouth. So,
okay,
we could be in this awkward spot forever.
No,
or you can
I'll be the better.
Be done with it.
I'll be the better man.
Be the better man,
and say that, that you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
So you're like the opposite of that.
So I'm the opposite of wrong. So.
Not left.
Let me think of Bizarro world
not
here.
Not left, but
not left,
the other direction, but one direction.
In sync.
No, right direction.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
So. All right. So now that's out in the open. I'm glad that this is over with.
I had this slip through my fingers and just
You don't cover your ass very well.
I try to.
You don't do a very good job.
You wouldn't really know. But
I wouldn't know. I don't look.
You want to know the truth, Craig? You want me to say it out loud? Then, in all seriousness, you fucking with me right now? Okay.
I'm not fucking with you.
Okay.
So there's there's a very weird invisible wall right here right now that it's very uncomfortable. So might as well just break down that
walls
wall.
down, as your favorite wrestler likes to say, and say that I've been lonely, and first of all, I downloaded Grindr by accident many weeks ago. Before that, I dated a cross-dresser by accident again. Then, of course, I think by accident set me up with a fucking pirate and then I got crabs. So yeah, Craig, you know what? I didn't want you to think that I wanted you to think I had a girlfriend, okay? There it is. It's out in the open. Because I love you and I want you to I don't want you to be upset with me. And I thought you were being upset with me.
I'll let that very gay.
Let that slide on you, please, and whatever for me.
Let's just
let me slide on you.
No, let me say the slide reference, and then you just don't say anything to make it questionable anymore.
Okay.
I feel like this is like therapy for you.
Nah,
this is very good. This is exactly what you needed. So I'm glad.
It's after midnight too, so it's all right.
It's actually 11:59. So
no, right with the fucking time again. Jeez, oh my god, jeez. Thank God it's not opposite day. Again, that's a thing that literally no religious denomination actually celebrates. So I don't know why. I don't know why you constantly bring up opposite day like it's like a national holiday because it's just not. I don't know. I just grew up that way.
We fucking talked about leap years before, but apparently like
I don't know, like Flag Day and stuff.
Why? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I just meant like people don't celebrate it.
Good. Who gives a shit about?
Yeah, it's out there, Craig. I'm alone, and that.
I'm glad we've had this moment.
Nobody loves me back. So. So
that's a big matzo ball in that room.
That's I make matzo ball soup, and it just tastes a little too salty.
Boy, I have a lot of Islander memorabilia on this. Wow, that's really interesting.
I mean, this is your basement. You didn't notice that before?
No, I don't. I don't think I. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad that we can.
I actually
talk more about this after the show.
I left my refrigerator running, so I'm gonna go.
Oh, you did?
I'm gonna go catch it. So.
Oh.
Glad we had this talk. I'm glad this was good for you, and
then we'll. So you have something else to do.
I'm gonna go. I mean, this is my house, but I'm just I need to get gas. My car is out of gas.
It's just crazy bad timing.
Yeah, it's not a good time for me. So
maybe another time or. Yeah,
let's
pencil it in instead of.
Yeah, my iCal on my phone is broken right now. I just got a new phone, so I haven't synced that yet.
The new app.
So nothing like in stone yet, but like.
Even though you got a new phone.
Yeah, I haven't logged in yet. It's brand new,
Mm.
and I haven't done any of that yet. So, God damn it. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's.
What? What? Jen's calling me, so
I didn't hear that.
I'm just gonna.
What? No.
We'll talk, man. We'll talk. It's fine. It's cool, man. I get it.
You get your.
I've been there. Totes.
It's been there.
I can't hear you. What was that?
Here, there, and everywhere.
What?
Well. Good night. He left then. Just fell down. All right. I didn't even do our plugs this week. Follow us on Twitter at Retro Wrestle. Like us on Facebook at Retro Wrestling. I don't know, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud. Sometimes. I think I hear him upstairs. Maybe I can catch him. All right. Dadbods.com. I'll talk to you guys later, and we love wrestling and not myself, I guess. Did I get a phone too from Craig? No. I messed that one up again. Bye, guys.